Going live. You are live.
Yes, that would have been completely.
We are live, y'all. Okay. Let's maximize this a bit, and then we're going to go on TikTok. Let's see.
Okay.
Hey, y'all. Hey, everyone.
Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Nana in the building. Mary Jane whatever that means. Is it what? Say it again.
So
Oh,
let's
yeah,
see.
yeah. Should move my chair closer. Yes.
Oh, wow.
We did that.
This is live, guys.
Yeah. And we're live, welcoming you to Abuja to hang out with us. The Stage Right team, Abuja chapter.
Let's see.
So no, are we live? Are we live on TikTok as
Let's
well?
see. Let's hit the button and go live.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, 3, 2.
looks like you need to keep moving in.
Yes.
Yes.
Hey.
Hi guys on TikTok.
Oh,
yeah. Okay. Finally, we are here. The much planned live. Hi, my name is Mary Jane, producer of Stage Right. And to my right, we have the beautiful Esther Isemin. She worked as a motion capture actress on Stage Right.
Yeah.
And we have the famous or infamous.
If you saw the last live we went on, we talked about an assassin. Fetch the assassin. Go check it out. We talked about it in the last one.
Guys.
She's ready. So this is the infamous Fetch.
That's the assassin. Yes, and you might wonder why we call her an assassin. You'll be hearing more about her.
Yes.
That's in a very, very short time.
Yes.
That was the name that Nana came up with for her, and it suits her just perfectly. She assassinates any task within the given
Spoilers.
Yes. Okay, so that's Fedge. And then this is Nana, the director and EP, executive producer.
All right.
Yeah, so there you have it. That's the Stage Right team. If you did not watch the first one, which was the one we held in Lagos, please just go on our YouTube channel, go to the lives, and you will see the live hangout that we had with the team in Abuja. It was so insightful, filled with insight, nuggets, fun, whatever it is, very, very rich in its content. And we hope to do something quite similar today. Nana, should I hand over, the questioning and the moderation to you?
Yes. Okay. Sure. Hey all, and welcome to second live ever. This was really fun. The last time it was very organic, very unplanned. We got together and just thought, okay, let's get some cameras out and start going live and just engage a bit more. And it was really fun. So we thought, why not do another one? And this time actually have some planning. Have some a bit more planning, like maybe 5 minutes worth of planning. And so we're here live, and I'm very lucky to be amongst ladies, very powerful ladies, very exceptional ladies, and this is a rare opportunity to just have we don't really meet in person. We all worked remotely. I'm gonna move the TikTok a bit. Yeah. So we all worked remotely, and we always used to meet online on Zoom and regularly.
Yes.
But this time this is a rare opportunity for us to actually be together now. Now maybe next time we'd actually get the team in Lagos, we get the team in France, or get the people here, and maybe we just have a vacation in the Bahamas or something. Okay, no pressure. But yes, this is great. It's great to be here. It's great to hang out. We'll have you guys hang out with us, and we are going to talk a lot more about the animation process We're going to talk more. Last time we talked about, sort of like the environments, the lighting. We talked about with Uchenna, with okay, is that someone's asking to co-host? Okay, you know what? Let's decline that. Okay, TikTok guys, hey, welcome and yeah, we love you. We love you.
Hi, TikTok guys.
Thank you for whoever is trying to co-host. Thank you to whoever is trying to co-host. I mean, if you want to moderate, no one, yeah, no one should be rude. Everyone, it's all love. It's all love. All right, I see. Hey, say hi. Yes, hi. Keep it up. Hi. Hey. Yes, welcome, y'all. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, so the last time we met with Uchenna, we met with Baba, who is like, one of the latest additions to the team. And we also met with SN and, myself and MJ as well. And we talked a bit more about what the process of the environment, the creation, and all how we organize the teams. This time we're gonna do a deeper dive into some of the animation, and it's all unrehearsed, all raw, so there might be unscripted, yes, and so there might be some reveals that be like, don't say that, or oops. Well, that's what you get when you go live. But yes, so I am here with the one and only Fedge, the assassin. Oh, well, actually, assassin with a katana and everything, and yes. So what was it like? When we went through the whole process of actually starting Stage Right, we spoke with you. I think it was late 2024.
Yeah.
Yes, December 2024, and then we got started January 2025.
Yeah.
Yes. So what was that like for you? What was that whole experience like for you? Just
Okay. So when we first spoke, I gave me the whole idea of Stage Right, and said we plan on finishing this in 6 months, 5-6 months. I like, are all these people okay?
They're like, they've never done this before.
And you're like, do you believe that we can? And I was like, is it like a 2 minutes animation? And he said, no, it's like 15 minutes. I'm like, okay. Are you serious? And he talked about the whole plan, the whole model. At first, I was a bit skeptical. I don't think we'll be able to achieve this. But when we started, I saw the drive. I saw the whole thing. It was like working with family. It wasn't like I was working with a boss or everything was so comfortable. You are allowed to make mistakes. You are allowed to bring out your own creativity, and it kept on going. I'm like, oh, we're almost there. We're actually finishing this. And I was so proud of all of us. I was so proud of what we achieved. It was really a great experience. I actually never believed I'll be able to pull that off. When you're like, oh, just carry on with the animation, like, are you serious? Just
Yeah, you did that, girl. Yes. Fred was like the last man standing after some time.
Yes. And one of the things that Fedge doesn't give herself enough credit for is that she will deliver and over deliver. So even when we're telling her, you can do this now, and she's like, not so sure, and then she goes out and does it anyway. Just goes on and does it anyway. If you watch the last live, one thing that's kept coming up is that whole family feel, and you'd think that working as a family feel would be just very lax, but we had very ambitious targets, and we managed to actually hit it, even with many mistakes. There's a list of things that we could have done better.
Yes.
Like we actually identified. Can we talk about that a bit? Like, what are the things that we could have actually? So maybe we could have done this in 3 months.
Okay. Yeah. The first thing that wasted our time was we trying to find a pipeline that would work with what we wanted. So that first 2-3 months we're trying to find a pipeline, or we're trying Unreal Engine, and we found out that most of our hardwares couldn't really carry out the tasks that we needed. So we had to switch to Unity. We were using was it HDRP?
We started with HRP.
Yes, and it crashed. The lighting was
yes, low lighting and then phone camera that wasn't very high res. So so then we now had to move to Esther. Esther, because it was a different model altogether.
Yeah. So Esther was actually very sharp. She caught up really
Fast.
because I just like explained the whole process for her in like 30 minutes that morning, and then she caught up and she started doing her thing. I was like, okay, this girl is really good.
And I Esther, I remember, like, you know, when we were directing over the phone, over Zoom, so you were looking at the phone, looking at the mocap camera. What was your experience like? Just tell me, like, when you had to jump
first,
on this.
did you even know what motion?
Thank you.
Yeah,
let's start from the scratch.
Okay.
Okay. So this project, I was reached out to in less than how many minutes? I was not aware of it from the onset. So it's not like something I was prepared for.
Yes.
But I feel I'm someone who's equal to any task. And being that I'm actually an actor, but this project was different. I had just concluded voiceover project for To Kill a Monkey. So I had a little behind the scene, you know, of what's the real producer at the end of the work required of me.
Yeah.
So it gave me a little idea, you know, of what was expected on this project.
Right.
But for the fact that it was animation, Mr. Nana on the call were telling me that you need to do this, you need to do that. And I'm like, but I'm doing everything. You're not here, you're not seeing, I'm trying. Like I you know all those emoji, you know, I know how to express myself. But when it was not telling me that, it's not showing, it's not, what do I have to do? It wasn't so difficult, it was fun, but it was beautiful. It was a beautiful learning curve, and I enjoyed the whole process. And the fact that it seemed like we said a family, we're open. I mean, I was able to learn on the job, and it just it was easy to transition into character and deliver, and also put myself at that place of over delivering. Like, if I had to use something to pull my eyebrow here, to do the face here, I just needed to get it done so that the final project would come out exceptionally.
Yes.
So it was beautiful, even though it was my very first experience. But it was beautiful.
Yes.
It was
and for some context, this wasn't like an ordinary. This was a big, like, uphill task, because you had one person doing the facial mocap for all the characters, you know, at least most of the facial mocap for the characters. And so she had to get into character for Teddy, then get into character for, you know, Lima, then get into character for Mali. So this wasn't a small feat. So I applaud Esther for just how well, I'm not sure on TikTok, but how well she just stepped in and, you know, turned it around in a matter of, you know, a week or two, or like it was
thereabout.
Yeah, thereabout. So
yes, but what about the technology that you used to do the motion capture? Because we had to resort to phone, some sort of technology that you hadn't used before, that you had to learn, and I think we had some hiccups with it at first.
Yeah.
What was that?
So first of all, we tried using Unity facial motion capture, but we found out that it was not capturing the jaw. The jaw was not moving, so we had to move on to the Realization facial motion capture, which is the live face. So that one uses your iPhone and the software itself. So that one could capture the face, the eyes, the mouth, everything. But then it wasn't really showing some expressions. So we had to use keyframes to increase the intensity of that.
Yes. And by the way, this is not sponsored by any
Yes,
any of the software. So
just
we're free to
mentioned.
talk about we're free to talk about all the tools. It's not sponsored by anyone. There's no bias here. We're being real about what some of the tools we used and some of the challenges we faced.
Yeah.
And it's all love, all love for Unreal, all love for Unity, all love for Reolution. Like great tools that are actually helping animators, independent creators, actually produce something like within a short time frame. These are really powerful tools, and we always say that it's never been easier to make animation than it is right now, and this is as a result of all these tools. There's so much tools and technology available for creators to use. So hi to all you, everyone on TikTok. Hey Paul, hey Mocha, hey one man parole. I mean, everyone's trying to be co-host. Jay, hey Jay. I mean, welcome, and thank you for joining us. So we are here. If you're just joining, we are here.
For the people who want to co-host, if they can, type in to tell us what they want to talk about, then we just might, What sort of questions do you have? What sort of contributions do you have? Are you an animator? Just give us a little background so that we are not just picking randomly anyone who just come on and say stuff that we don't expect to hear.
All right. Okay. Yeah. So we're watching this and we're looking out for your comments. And on YouTube, we see you, fam. Inaya, hello. Hey. Hello. And someone said, my beautiful Fed. Oh, there's a Fed fan here. There's a Fed fan here. Okay. So Inaya and Iroro to me. Hello. Yeah. I hope I got that right.
Okay. So I wanted to talk a little bit about, our I don't want to call it value, virtue, nothing. But I want to say one of the core things we're looking out for when we're hiring the team. Yes, one of the core things we're looking out for were people who had a good relationship with failure. So when Fed says, 4 months of trying out, that took me aback. But I said, wow, we actually set out to say we didn't mind failing. Matter of fact, when we put out the form for some of these people that we hired to fill, it was clear. What is your relationship with failure? What do you feel when this happens? Is it anxiety? Is it curiosity? Is it whatever it is? And we were literally just looking out for people who would say that failure did not take such a toll. Never gives himself credit. Nana is the jack of all trade. Nana is the one teaching them these tools. Nana is editing it. He's not just only the executive producer and the director. He's also the editor. He's also the animator.
The janitor.
Yes, the janitor of stage right, like cleaning up the videos and stuff.
Twist.
So that's Nana. But Fed, I'd also like to ask you, having been there from inception till now, what was your own relationship with failure?
Well, at first, like that was the question you asked me during the interview. At first, I was really scared that even up to the point of the release. We released October 1st, right?
October 1st.
Like, I called Uche and I was like, I don't know how to feel about this.
Oh, when was that?
Before the release.
Oh.
And then I don't know how to feel about it. When people like it, when people appreciate it.
Oh.
And when it came out, I like, okay, it's out, and I've done my part, and I'm proud of what we did, and it's something that I've been trying to go into since from like the very first day, to be part of something this big. So when it came out, I was like, okay, I saw the reception, people loved it. Though there were some few critics, but it's normal.
Always,
It's
always.
normal.
But I'd like
If
to
people
ask
don't talk about it, that means it's not.
yeah, it's not making the waves yet.
Yeah.
But I'd like to also ask you about of course you animated it, so it's a project that's close to your heart, it's close to home. But when the criticisms came, or even before the criticisms came, and you were afraid, you're saying to Uchenna, will this work? What about it did you think, was missing? What about it did you think we needed to do more of? What are the aspects that probably if you could work on that again, then
Yeah.
you would of course we know the blinking. But I
The
know.
blinking.
I know the blinking.
Why the characters
Blinks
not blinking?
Blinks are expensive on stage, right?
Uh,
The blinks are very expensive. Yeah.
So, I think the what I would love to do differently was maybe that's what we've actually tried to correct that from, like, I think episode 2 downwards.
Yes.
So for the first episode, the blinking,
Yeah.
some of the emotions were a bit off. They were not clean enough.
Mhm.
But we tried to amend that when we tried to release
The next episode,
Next
the subsequent one. Yes.
Yes.
That's what we did. So we're like, we'll improve upon it in the next. Give us your feedback. We'll improve upon it.
Yeah.
And that's just who it was the improvement.
yeah.
And episode 5 is going to be a banger. Because
Obviously.
yes, it's going to be a banger.
Yeah.
Yeah, so because we've gotten, and that's it. Once we get most of the technology right, then it's able to just duplicate it, put that knowledge into the next episode.
Yes.
That makes it so.
Yes. So I've got a question for Esther. Right. So
I
when
knew that was coming.
yes, when you finally
Yes.
when you got to see the final thing and some of the, were you able to recognize any of the expressions that you did? Were you able to say, "Oh, I remember when I was doing that, they were telling me to squeeze my face like this"? Do you remember? Was there anything you could recognize?
None at all, because it was like a different face on my own face.
Yes.
The gestures and gesticulations were just out of this world. I was trying to, as in go back in time to see the particular scenes I took. Like the editing was clean, it was flawless. I could not pick any part, even though I already had. I mean, amongst the cast, among the animate the whole
The
characters, I already had a favorite.
Who was your
Remember that
favorite?
guy? Teddy.
I especially like that part when she did that laughing part.
Yes, I could not see it in the project what I did versus the final outcome. No, it was very good. It was very good. Like, I'm not sure this work we've given it like the credit it's getting. Anyway, it's new, so trust me, when the people who know good stuff see it, get to see what we've done, see this work, they'll know that, damn, who are these people? Because it's a very good project. Like, it's flawless. That's the word. And apart from my own, in fact, the fact that we came together to do this work does not make one person stand out on their own to say, I did this, and this is how my effort came out. Because it came together, it just, the collective effort made the whole work seamless.
Yes.
It made the final outcome impeccable.
Fantastic.
Nice.
Might I just add to that also? So, for us, it's not just about stage right. It's not just about the animation and saying, "Oh, we made a fantastic animation." For us, that's not what it is. For us, stage right is a proof of concept of the fact that we can actually make animation faster. So just speed up the animation time by 10 times and reduce the costs, by, how do you call it? 3x and 10x.
3x, 10x. Yes.
10x
3x.
the speed of production, and then reduce the
Reduce the
cost
cost.
by 3 times.
Yes.
And that's what Stage Right is about, and that's what we achieved. So for us, that's the success. Not necessarily that we created, because we know that there are tons of animators creating stuff, and we are appreciative of their work. We see it, we love it, But for us, this is what we came to do. We came to make sure that we can create an ecosystem for animators, creators, to make money, to build wealth through animation, because animation is crazily expensive, and it takes a long time. And when we asked, the animators, Fed, and we're asking them, how long will a 15-minute episode, long animation 3D take you? And they were saying 2 years.
Wow.
Thereabout. Yes,
Wow.
2 years. And
With the team we had,
with the,
because we had a team of what?
well, like a team of thereabout.
Yeah, but
three
actual
animators.
animation was like 3-4.
Three, four animators, yeah. And it would take that length of time, and we were able to, more than
More
that.
than that,
More,
yeah.
Fed is saying more than
Wow.
that, but we were able to cut down that animation time, and for us, that was successes. That's what huge success is.
Yeah.
And we're gonna put out the process. We're still chopping up the videos to say this is how we felt, this is what we tried, this is what we did, so that other animators can see the process, take from it, and then add that sort of speed to their production, reduce cost, and make business of it. Because that's what it's supposed to be about. So
Yeah. Yes. Thank you for that. And yes, always we always have to go back to what it's about, and it's about making sure that creatives, or in our way, we have something meaningful that we can contribute to the creative ecosystem, especially within Africa, where you'd have either infrastructural issues. We still don't have any power, but we're not sweating yet.
we have power, but we don't.
Yeah. So,
We're staying dry.
We're staying
dry. We're not sweating. We're staying. Okay, and we're just gonna end the live stream on that note. On that was powerful. We can't top that. Okay, so bye guys.
No, we haven't talked about culture.
Actually, I wanted to talk about excuse me.
Sorry.
Get some water.
Yeah, guys, please feel free to ask us questions. Leave your thoughts, your comments, your questions, and if you want to come on, so that the world can hear your thoughts, please just leave us just a little bit of background. Tell us who you are, what you want to talk on, what you do, and stuff like that. And of course, we'll give you room to speak. Okay.
All right. So welcome to all those just joining us. 4K. I see you. Welcome, y'all. And so we are live with the VirtX team, producers and creators of Stay Dry,
In Abuja.
the animation in Abuja, in Nigeria. What was I going to ask? Remind me. I don't remember.
I was going to ask about
You were going to.
weren't good.
No, I wasn't going to ask.
Wow.
Who could read my mind and tell me what I was going to ask about? Somebody tell me what I was going to ask. Tell me my question, and I will ask it. Okay. Well, okay. Actually, let's talk a bit more about when, especially with when it was just the animation left, when it was mostly you working on some of the mocap and everything. What was the predominant thing that you struggled with the most in terms of just working through the animation?
I'll say what I struggled with the most was it was just me, right, working on it, and there were some times that like I just wanted to give up, like just leave it. I just sleep the whole day. Though, but I'll say, no, people are counting on me. I have to do this.
Wow.
I have to do this. I'll just be encouraging myself. I have to. This has. I don't want to disappoint anybody. So that kept me going. Even if I was tired, I was like, okay, I'll call you. Most times 12 o'clock.
Midnight.
Midnight. I'll call you and you answer. The thing is, you're always there to put me through. If I'm having an issue with this, Mr. Nana is always there. Like, okay, do it like this. Let's do it like this. Oh, let's jump on a call right now and just. So all those things just motivated me to just keep going.
Wow. And I asked that question for a reason, because a lot of times the creative process is usually littered with failure, and I think that's like a theme here now. And it's good to have those insights where if you're in that position, especially you're creating something and you get to that point where it's like, man, I'm just going to give up, and it's lonely in a way, even though, you could have a team, sometimes it's still lonely. It's crucial to always remember that, this is the process, but you push through and you get to the end. And so if you're working on something out there, let us know what you're working on. And I hope this is some encouragement to you that it's part of it. It is actually part of it, that feeling. I don't know anyone who's gone through a project and just went, yeah, it was really easy and we did it. I don't think that's true. So let us know, and yes, don't give up, and applause to Fetch for just that sort of that heart. When we were talking about, or who we were bringing on the team, we always talked about passion. You have to really care about what you do. You don't need to have the skills. Like, they didn't know anything about all the tech we were going to use or what we're going to try. And yet here we are, actually finishing something with no prior experience within a much shorter time frame than that. So, and it's because of that sort of passion. So if you're that sort of person, who's passionate about stuff, this is why Fedge is the assassin, and you can be an assassin too. Yes. So thanks for that. Thanks for sharing. Yes. So yes, over to you.
Might I just piggyback on that? So I think one of the reasons we call Fedge an assassin is, just hearing this thought that the thought that people are depending on me for this, and so I need to deliver. That is the greatest mindset that anyone, like, that's what the most successful people in the world, that's the mindset that they wake up with. The fact that the world is depending on me, I have something to offer and it's resting on my table, and I need to do it, so that I don't fail anybody. I think that's just great heart. But beyond the great heart is the tenacity. This person is tenacious. Fedge had a baby, a few months old, and she was taking care of a baby, who would not sleep at night. And the baby is very much a huge part of the stage right team.
We need to put her in the credits. She seriously,
yes,
she was
we should have put her in
co-animator with Fetch.
She was. She came even for this dance thingy that we did. The Lima dance. Yes, she came for that motion capture. She was live on the first motion capture we had in Lagos.
And some meetings.
She attended with us. My goodness. But this was Fedge, and Fedge did not look like she was winging it. She delivered. She pushed through. I don't know that she was pushing. She just seemed like she was slaying it. It was just like a thing. That's very, very rare. Very, very I think she's a gift and a blessing to us.
Yeah.
So we're not even we don't play with her, and we're glad that she knows. One day she shows up and says that she told her mom that they carry her like egg, or like your face said, well, like you are. That's what you are to us. That's great work ethic to emulate. I don't know where you got that from, but it's the greatest thing that I've seen ever. Thank you.
Are there some tips that you can share with us to get that sort of ethic? Is there anything,
especially to moms? So because we get that sort of question every single time, where people say, how do you juggle it? How do you balance it? They always have that question to ask. I used to say it's from the mind, is the mindset to have, and I think she's just proven it right. But I'd like to hear when people ask you, how are you able to work around? How are you able to do these things that you do? I don't know if there was another project possibly we're even working on stage right. It's possible because you said, as in minus stage right and doing other things. They're like,
So, and it's not only possible that it happened because she was on an animation mentor program during stage right. So she's a graduate of animation mentor. So I mean, but yes. Teach us some wisdom on
Rabbi.
on how do you like if if someone had to be in that sort of position where you become more resilient and more
First of all, I think it's the mindset, like she said, the mindset and the people around you to support you. Like I had my husband that was helping out. I had my mother-in-law, my mom. She was not here physically, but
for emotional support.
Emotional support. And I saw her when I was growing up. She had 6 of us, and she was still working. She had a store at market. She was teaching, and she had us. And not like she spaced us so much. So her strength, she's like my mentor. So I look up to her so much. And then she tells me, if I can do it, you can do it. Once there, I had 6 of you. So once there, you have just one. And you have someone that is helping you. Your husband is helping you. So that's something. So I always look up to that. And my mindset, I hate failing. I don't like failing. Right from when I was little, I always have this competitive spirit. So always do, even if I'm dying, I have to finish it. I want to see the end. I want to see the end of it. So yeah, I think that's what just kept me going, even if my baby was not sleeping.
Okay. Yeah, there's so many stories.
Wow.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you for sharing
just so inspiring.
Yes.
Yeah. So inspiring.
So we have people just trying to join as co-hosts, but I don't see any questions so far. Let's see.
I don't think she lets anybody. I don't know who people are.
They can drop their questions.
Yeah. I mean,
yes.
Please drop your questions, leave your comments. If you want to join us, tell us why you want to join us. What sort of conversation do you want to have with us? And of course, we will see if we can actually let you in. We'd love to hear from you. We'd love to meet you as well.
Yes, absolutely. Okay. And so you wanted to talk about culture.
Fred, in fact, I'm supposed to be having you guys talk about culture, even though you say yes, it felt like a family. But I mean, one of the things that we've heard over and again is the sort of culture that we're able to build in Stage Right with Nana as the lead culturist or agriculturist.
Agriculturist, from janitor.
Jack of all trades, master of all minds. Yes. So it was a culture where we had, Uchenna said, it's like we'd have therapy sessions every week. So I think Fred is the person that I'll ask, but I have Nana to also thank for that. We had talked about this earlier where he was telling me one-to-ones. MJ, you can do this because I have a background as in coaching, right? Where I had ladies that, I was talking to her, all of that. But I'm like, that's different though. People come to me with their problem. This is work. I'm like, just take the lead on this thing and I'll watch you. And over time, I can get into the groove of that. But just to see firsthand the impact that it had on the team. And when they say, family, I think that's also what gave them a sense of belonging. Having those one-to-ones with your leader who cares so much about you, not just on working on stage, right, but on a personal level, and how that was able to translate into work in Stage Right. So, Fed, what was that for you like? From the get-go, filling the forms and
First of all, the interview, was it the interview form before the interview, the one with you?
Yes.
I've never seen anything like that.
Right.
It was really nice. I was like, who designed this? When I was filling it out, I was like, who designed this? Like the whole questions and everything from there, like, okay, maybe these people are actually different. Then during the interview, I saw you guys, you're pretty young.
Oh yeah, I love it. Like that's one of the best compliments that I've had. Oh my gosh! Yesterday I was just telling you the story of me walking on the road, and someone in their 20s say, "Oh, sorry, ma." I said, what?
Who's
What?
man?
So please, who's your man? Mama, is this thing? I don't understand. Am I wrinkling? What's showing on my face? So I love it. Yeah.
So yeah, from there I knew that you people were different from people that I've worked with before. So then I came on the team, and we were having meetings Monday meetings, and that's something that I've actually never experienced before. Then you guys introduce one-on-one. I'm like, what are all these people doing?
Make person just walk rest. That's all this sharing.
What is all this? And
Love
then
it.
the one-to-one was actually very, very nice because you get to talk about what you feel like is not going well for you for this project, your feelings, just your challenges, and just voice it out. And people are always there to listen, to give advice, and just encourage us. So that was some. I actually when the whole stuff ended, I actually missed the one-on-one and the Monday meetings. I was still waking up before that time. Like, it's time for money. I was like, and then actually missed our Monday.
I still miss the Monday meetings.
Me too.
I still
actually.
miss
Me
the
too.
Monday meetings. Esther doesn't know what we're talking about. So Esther,
Because
you
Esther came in as a motion capture
yes,
actress.
is there one in and out, and but what I wanted to ask actually is more around especially the level of I don't know because it was quite intense.
It was intense. You took it from you picked it from my heart.
Yes,
like...
it was quite intense. So what was it that made you not just go? Why? I mean, I don't need to do this. This like he brought a deadline on me or something. What was it that made you just say, okay, you know what? Let's see this through.
Okay, so I'm actually someone self-motivated. Like I have this intrinsic motivation. Like right from time growing up, my watchword has always been don't start what you can't finish. So if I'm committing to anything, I'm seeing it to the end, and I must make sure it's well done. If not, I'll not be a part of it to start with. So if I'm in it till we say this is done, I can't. If the next day I feel there were some things we were supposed to, I reached out to, was it you? I was like, are we done? Okay. I think I also reached out to her. I was like, are we done? Is there something else I need to do? Because I like to, like, I'm very future forward. Like I'm very, I program, I like, if it's something I have a role to play, I just have to get it done and know that it's done well.
Yeah.
If it's not done well, I need to retake it. I just need to be sure that I've done that and I've satisfied the person that's called me to deliver. So that kept me going, even though it was like a 24-hour stretch. Like, cause since morning I was there early. We got started. We had some light issues trying to set up.
You had
location issues. Sorry, and I'm someone that I work with time. So if it doesn't start when it's supposed to start, like in the movies, if you don't start in good time, it's going to overlap. So from that point, I was like, oh my God, we've taken so many hours into, off the time we should have started. So I was like, oh my God, we're going to end this very late. But I kept motivating myself on the inside. I'm like, this is new. I like to learn. I'm very adventurous. I love new things. Yeah. I'm open to new things. I want to learn. Like my brain just wants to, pick what this is about, go back, internalize, learn what I should from it, and see what I can make out of it personally as well. So because I already committed to the project, and like I said, I'm equal to any task, I made sure it was done, and it was done right. I don't start what I don't finish.
Yeah, that's the reason I said Esther should have been on the project, because of course I know her and I know her energy. So, and I know she had a flair for acting. So I'm like, come and play plenty characters. Just this is new for you. I know her energy. So I'm like, yes. So come and exhaust yourself. I'm tired. So yeah, so she was the best person that would
Yes.
have done that.
Yes.
She was.
Yes.
I know her. I know how she works. So I'm like, it's good. they moved. They changed location, by the way.
Yeah.
They moved to Fedges, and she
Yes.
moved there.
Yeah.
And I was telling her that deep down, I'll be chatting. She'll become Fedges family member. Doing all that. I said, I know Esther. Don't worry, she's okay.
Yeah, I adapt easily.
Yeah,
So whenever
wow.
the situation, just take me there. Let's
Play with the
Yeah.
baby. Wow. Amazing. Okay, so we are about almost an hour in.
Yeah.
Just go through to see if there's any questions so far. Nothing yet. Hey Raj, Aaron, the Nexi, hello.
I'm going to check from here as well.
Okay, you're checking. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Right. Okay. So this has been hanging out with the VirtX team, producers and creators of Stay Dry.
Yeah.
And we are going to now discuss some secret stuff which we might not be able to stream live.
No, but I mean, tell us now what's like your feel 2026. What are they to expect? Hello.
Okay.
Tell us
Yes. But we did that in the first live. So go watch it. We talked about it a bit about that. So that's like a throwback, right? Or should we just say okay?
Yes,
for everyone here, yes. Thank you for joining. So we're not gonna starve you. We're gonna say the same as the first live. So we actually talked about completing Stay Dry. Episode 5 is coming, and yes, we are. Yeah, well, we are working on it. So this is part of what we're going to discuss, and we're also going to talk about upcoming projects, things that we, there's another series that we're going to start, and other exciting things that we might not be able to share yet.
In detail.
Yes,
Yeah.
and now there was some talk also in the last live about Stay Dry the game, and I saw Fedge jump on that in the comments as well, saying yes. Let's make a game of it. Now it's already like the series is already a game. Now people have described it as Squid Game meets water guns, and in Lagos, so it's already very game like. So it's not a stretch to think of Stay Dry the game. Right. So watch this space. It was something that came up during the last live, and well, it's really interesting. It's something exciting, and we never say no to exciting adventures, right? So
yes.
Let's watch this space.
Yeah.
And what was the other thing? Now, let us know your favorite characters as well. Go get on, if you haven't seen Stay Dry, get on YouTube, just search for Stay Dry animation, and you're gonna see it. There's 4 episodes out. They're short, easy to consume, just really enjoyable, quick watches that you're gonna love them. And let us know, write some comments in there saying, this is my favorite character. Now we already know who Esther's favorite character is.
Yes.
And that is the
Teddy.
yes. That is Teddy. But I want to ask you, Fedge, who is your favorite character?
Asking the animator.
My favorite character is actually Teddy.
It's Teddy.
Oh God!
And she just called him a psychopath. So who's the character you had the most fun animating as well? Is that Teddy as well? Yeah. Okay. So we know why. Teddy's pretty fun actually.
Yeah.
Okay, MJ, who's your favorite character?
Oh come on, my favorite character.
Yeah, we are hoping
Mali.
We're hoping you change it.
No, I'm not changing. Mali's my girl. Mali and I we've known from way back.
Oh,
right? Come
okay.
on.
I see how it is.
5 years now.
5 years.
In the works.
Wow.
Yes. Yeah, so I did mocap for Mali in 2020.
Yes,
remember?
special mocap.
So yeah, I mean this character called Mali we created in 2020. And we were actually supposed to start an animation called Mali.
Yep.
So Mali and we have episodes written out for Mali. So Mali can easily be like a spin-off. We're not spinning her off yet, so don't worry. But yeah, I mean, very interesting, very, very, very interesting. Of course, you can tell she's a very mysterious character. And because we started drawing her up, writing her story, doing mocap for her, I already had that fondness for her from the get-go.
Yeah.
So, and then of course I voiced her.
Yeah, that little detail.
Yeah, yes, that little detail. So, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Mali.
Okay.
If not Mali, it would be, I think, maybe Lima. Don't mind me, I'm not as fun as everybody else is. So I said Teddy or DB or the fighter, and then they should go and be fighting. But I think it would be Lima.
Lima,
Yes.
okay.
Lima is just so sweet and so unassuming, and the belly dance was just fun.
Oh my goodness!
Catch me if you can.
Listen,
girl. I love it. I'm like, each time I'm like, what's with this your voice? It suits her face.
Yep.
It suits her. Yeah. It's like, listen, girl. Leave me, Teddy. I'm like, what sort of person is this?
Very girly.
Yeah, very, very girl. Unlike the movie, is just I don't know from where, what jungle, what happened in her past.
That's one of my favorite.
Maybe we need to give her like a history. She's jumping. What's going on? Meanwhile, Lima is the opposite. Lima is like, catch me. And she's dodging the water. Like, come here, stop it, boy. So sweet. She's just the sweetest character. So yeah, I like her.
The way you've said it now, I think Lima is actually your favorite character, not Mali. Mali, you have history with, but Lima for stage right. Lima seems to be your favorite. So so we've gotten her to change the.
I don't know why you want to, but
yeah, for me, I'm torn actually because the baby is not that popular, but I like her lines. She has the best lines. She has you can't run from justice, and this isn't personal. This is justice. I'm like, she has the best lines.
Yes.
So for me, like
she has the
yes, and she is tenacious. So I just like that.
Yes,
I like that. I like that about her. So. Not my favorite, but I want to see people even do, like a voiceover challenge. Like I want people to go, if you're watching, like do like a challenge for someone like Kenji, that shut up.
Shut up. Yeah, display your ignorance.
Yeah, you have to make your mouth like shut up. Yeah, so let's get some of that. And yes, all the characters have really interesting backstories. We also have stage right backstories. There in the back of our minds. It's just how to bring that to screen in a way that really is enjoyable for you, and not just because they have backstories, but want to bring in a way that is cohesive and also makes sense. So there's a lot of stuff. There's a rich world to explore, and we hope you come on this journey with us. And so from us,
yes,
I think is there anything else we wanted to add? Any last words from anyone before we call it?
No,
I mean, life is serious enough. Is everybody is all out there trying to, go get our dog, guys, play, chill, watch stage right, and I mean, just chill, have fun. 2026.
That is so cool. I think I want to throw a shade to my millennial generation. Y'all be too serious for real. Going on, y'all are weathered. They're the ones. They are weathered by the storms of life. Like I understand,
but peace and love and shout out to the Gen Z.
Yes.
Gen Alphas.
Alphas.
Y'all know how to have fun.
They know how to have fun with guys, but life has not touched them. When life has touched them, they will show up saying the characters are not blinking. Characters are not blinking, please. They say this looks very spooky. This looks very spooky. Characters are not blinking. Why did you move? But man, the other ones, they're really happy and having fun. They're like, when is the next episode coming out? Yeah. Okay, so if the shade is for you, just stay under
the
tree.
But if the shade is not for you, I mean, Have fun. I hope the shade is not for anyone here. You know.
It's okay. Let's
Yeah.
have fun together.
let's
in
let's
2026.
have fun. Yes, and we want to make stuff that delights you, and we hope you come on this journey with us. And from myself, Nana, and from Fedge, and from Esther,
Enjoy.
MJ, peace and love to you all, and we wish you a beautiful 2026. And yes, we out, baby.
Bye.
We out.
Bye, everyone.
All right,
And it's a wrap.
and it's a wrap. Now we're going to have some raps.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. And